Hello, so this is the second part of the Windows Forms application tutorial. So previously I created the form with one label, one text box and one button. So today we are going to create detailed forms and I will explain you how to change the properties of each of these components. So when we create a project, actually we will get the default form here. So if you want to add a new form, like another form to a project, so I can just right click the project and select the add new item, or else you can just go to add form here. If you select this one, you can see you will navigate to the add new item window. So your form Windows form is get selected, and you can give a form here, form name here. So since you already the form 1 is added, so it's come up with the form 2. So if you want to give another form uh, name, you can just give any kind of a name here, and you can just select that. So your new form 2 is appear here. So if I run this project, actually I can just run the project. So if I want to run the project with debugging, I just select this one. If you select this one, so it's run without debugging. So I run the project and my project will open with the form 1 like this. So as I said previously, if I want to open my newly created form, so I can go to the program.cs, and here I select type form 2. That means the name of my new form. So then I run the project. So then you can see my form 2 will come up as the startup form. Then let's go to the designing phase. So I just want to create some um changes in the form 1. So I can do the changes like this. I just right click the form and go to the properties. So you can ping this one, so then it will show the solution explorer and the properties. If you don't want solution explorer, so you can just unping this. So the the property section will show like this. So there are several properties here, so you can just I will explain the main properties there. So you can give the form name here. So currently the form name is form 1, but you can change that form name to another one. So then the other one, back color, so you can set the back color to another one. So system, there are three types like custom, web and the system. The system means system colors, so you can, so the Microsoft actually give some kind of system colors like this, so you can select those colors. Or else if you want to go to the web colors, so you can select those web colors and you can use the customized colors like this. But we are going with the system colors, so I'm going to select some kind of this type of colors. And let's say if you want to add the background image for the form, so you can just click on this one and you can import the your image here. So you can just select the import, and then it will go to the your browse section. So you can just browse the image with these formats, and you can import the image to your project, and you can use that in the form. And once you import it, actually you can set the background image layout. It can be tile or center or stretch or zoom, and you can select the fonts, styles, font colors, and those things. So then if you go to bottom, so you have maximize box. So in the form you can see you have minimize, maximize, and the close here. So if I run this, so you can see when it run, so you can minimize this one and we can maximize this and we can close this one. So you can control those minimize, maximize things. So you can just maximize box, it's true. So if you make it as a false, then your maximize box will be disabled. So then you have minimize box. If you make it false, then your minimize and the maximize box both are disappear because you uh, select both are false. So let's say if you want to make it maximize true, then your minimize get disabled and the maximize get enabled. So likewise you can control those things. And then start position. So start position mean you can configure so what positions your form should be come up. So you can set it manually or center screen. That means so any screen it's come in the center of the screen. That means so if you're using a monitor, laptop or a desktop, so according to the screen size, the position can be different. So any screen you want to open the form in the center of the screen, so you can just select the center, or you can select the default location. So let's make it as center. So then the text means so it's form one. That means so the top of the form it's form one. So if you want to make it a different one, so you can just select the form, change the text, so that will be appear here. Then the other one, the icon mean here you can see the icon here. So if you want to change the company logo or any other thing, so you can just select this one and select the company, select the logo here, but make sure that the uh, format need to be .ico extension. So let's say if you don't have the icon with the ICO extension, you have JPG or PNG type. So you just search for a Google and you can find any online converters that convert from JPG or PNG to ICO format. So that then convert it and then you can browse it from here. So then it will come to this section. So that are the basic properties for the forms. So let's say if I import a button here, so I just right click the button and I can the same thing. So I can change the name of the button and I can change the color of the button like this. So I can add the background image for the button. So same as the previous, I have to import first, then I have to set the background image, then I can set the font style and font colors and font size. Then I can set the font color, that means the text color here. Then I can align the text so it's in the middle, so I can set like top center or anything. Set the location. So now currently this is the location. If you move this one, so it gets changed. So either you can drag and you can adjust from here, like, or else if you have uh, predefined thing, so you can just adjust the height and the width here. So then you have button text here, so you can give the button text here, anything. And the other one, yeah, those are the main things. So then we have text boxes. So if you right click the text boxes and one, so any component. So if you want to change the properties of the form, so you just select the form and right click the properties. If you select want to change the properties of the text box, just select whatever text box and right click and go to the properties. If you want to change the properties of the button, just right click the button and go to the properties. Then it change set the you can set the properties of the button. So I want to set the properties of the text boxes. It's like this. So you have common properties, you have component specific properties. Like common mean, so if you want the common property, common font and the font size, font styles for all for the entire form, like all the text boxes, buttons, forms. So for all you need to have common font. So just then you can just select all these things and you can set the font here. Then all the sections get the same font colors and things. So for the text boxes, you can see the text box name here, and you can set the four color, and you can then you have the location here. Then you can set the max length. That means how many characters that you need to that you can enter. So by default it's this amount. So let's say for a NIC or a phone number, you have limited number of characters that you need to enter. So then you can just add that character count. Then you just can just only this number of characters there. Then you have read only. Read only mean, so if you make this true, that means it's only for the read. Then you cannot type anything here. So it's just for the display purpose. So then you have text here. So you can give the text for the text box here. Then you can align the text, like if you want to, by default it's like left align. So if you want it like type from the right side, so you can just select the right or the center. And then word wrap means, so let's say, so if this, when you type the characters, then uh, then it need to be the line break. So then you can just select the word wrap here. And there you have another thing, password character. So we know when we type the password, those password need to be like not display one. So we know like when we type the password, it shows like asterisk or any other symbol. So if you want, when you type the characters, so if you want to print a star or any other character, so you can just add here. So that means then those characters get display once you type in the text boxes. So those are the main some basic properties that you can set in the text boxes as well. So yeah, so those are, so mainly we have the text boxes, buttons, and the form properties. So we have another things like labels and all. So those are the same things like this, but for controllers to controllers, the properties can be different. So we know that the text boxes we have password characters, so but buttons we don't have. So buttons we have the we can set the some kind of actions or and the properties, but not related to the text boxes. So that can be different. So yeah.